And a frustrating night for that one.
Swifter on third down. Picked off by Buchanan. Trying to lateral, gets rid of it. Belcher back across the 50. Ray Buchanan with his 4th interception, which leads the team, and just played center field on that one.
Bubby wishes he had this one back. Of course, the last time he threw the ball down the middle of the field, it should have been intercepted by Quentin Coriat. Well, what happens is sometimes as a quarterback, when you read the defense, as he's looking down the field, there isn't anybody out here. So you figure that's a good place to have a receiver go to. He reads it, he sets, he fires. I mean, it's not a bad idea, except that it's thrown considerably over the receiver's head. He looks to the right. Now he sees downfield. He sees the receiver. He lets it go, and it's way over Calvin Williams' head.
Yes, Rick Venturi, what he thinks of Buchanan, he says, we like him immensely. The rookie has 4 picks. George back to work. He airs one out for Hester, and it's out of bounds. Perfect coverage by Eric Allen.
See, Mike, I got to be honest with you. I'd put Jeff George back in the shotgun. He took that entire drive, darn near 80 yards, out of a shotgun. Then they got down close. They went back into under the center, the regular T formation. I let him go back in the shotgun. I think he functions very well back there.
Sure seems to.
That's where he is now.
Time a huge factor here. The Colts still need 3 scores and only 4.5 minutes left. That one's completed. Pass chased by Thomas.
See, he has room to move back there. If he's under the center dropping back, the linemen get up the field and confine him too much. Watch him slide to the left. See, the linemen don't can contain him as much. See how he just slides to the left and flicks the ball out?
Well, he does have a gun. That makes it unbelievable. 4-man rush. Another completion. Hester got out of bounds. The Eagles defense coming into this game 27th against the rush. Only the Colts were worse, and yet the Colts have not tried to run the ball very much. They have 31 yards rushing tonight. And again, you pointed out some good reasons for that, but statistically, that's the story.
Yeah, you'd think you wanted to count it, but they haven't.
George hanging in the pocket, throwing, Langhorne, touchdown. The streak is broken. Now you have to think back to the last possession when they turned it over. If they could have scored then, you've got a 3-point ball game.
Wes Hopkins in the middle. Jeff George, see him look, he looked down the middle, then he looked right, looked back for a second. Now again, that's just a great throw. Absolute great throw.
Ben Smith a half step behind and is beaten for the touchdown. Biasucci will be kicking only his 15th extra point of the entire year. 20-10 as the Colts break the scoring drought. 20-10 as the Colts have scored to cut the lead. 4:18 to go. The numbers on Jeff George. He's had at least 4 balls dropped tonight and has thrown for 251 yards. They are lined up for the onside kick with 4:18 to go. They still need 2 scores. Biasucci gets the bounce. And the Eagles touched it last, knocked out of bounds. He got the bounce.
What a great play by Heath Sherman. He does not try and go up and field this ball in the field of play. What he does, go up and play volleyball and just knock it out of bounds.
Somebody from the Colts actually got a hand on it. Couldn't hold it.
Chris Good, 37, had a shot at it, but it winds up going up in the air.
The receivers were the last to touch the ball before it went out of bounds. So it's the receiver's ball at the spot where it went out of bounds. First down. We have an injury.
one of the Colts is down.
And I believe that's Chris Good, 37. This is the perfect kick. Biasucci kicks the big hop. There it is. There's the play. Good goes up to try and make the play. Now watch Sherman, 23. Doesn't try and catch it. Just knocks it out of bounds. That's really heads-up football.
Eric Allen was the guy who kept Good from getting possession. And then Sherman made the volleyball play. And Good was the injured player. Hope you'll be with us tomorrow night at 7:30, Prime Monday, with Mike Tirico, Joe Theismann, and Craig James, previewing the Monday night game, a must game for the Saints against the Giants. Live reports from the Superdome with Andrea Kramer. Chris Mortensen will have the breaking news around the league. Downtown Julie Brown goes backstage with Rodney Hampton. All that and much more on NFL Prime Monday. Indianapolis with all of its timeouts left. Walker with the carry at midfield. Pickett makes the tackle, and the Colts will use this series to burn their timeouts and try to get it back. Still go back to the possession before this. If they don't fumble, if they get a touchdown, it's a 3-point game. If they have to go for the field goal, they're only down by a touchdown. That turnover really hurts. But you don't like that field goal idea.
Well, I don't like the field goal idea, but yeah, what's to say that Bubby's going to throw an interception? I mean, you know, maybe they run the ball a little bit. I understand what you're saying. I don't disagree with it, but, you know, is he going to throw an interception if they score? Hard to say. The thing that I wonder about is, with Herschel Walker only back there, instead of trying to kick it, maybe you kick it deep over Herschel's head. You've got a better voice. You have to sing this. Oh, my wife, this is my Sports Center highlights. Da, 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 da.
Boy, I'm sorry I am.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, I will never make the statement you have a better voice than I do again. I'd have had a shot at that one.
I like da da da.
Brister to throw, and throws complete to Sherman, and Sherman may have rolled for the first down.
That's a good call by Rich Kotite. You know that the Colts are going to be up there trying to stop your run, so he lets Bubby just throw the football.
Sports Center, of course. I was waiting. Does come up right after our broadcast. And the Colts will use another timeout. And now things pretty well in hand for the Philadelphia Eagles. They will be about a foot short of a first down. And if they get it, they can run out most of the clock. Ted Marchibroda engineered quite a turnaround for this club last year. They finished 9-7 after they were 1-15. And you don't do that just as the result of a fifth-place schedule either.
No, not just as a result. But, you know, his football team really wasn't as good as a 9-7 record indicated. I think they played over their heads a little bit. And then they hit a stretch early in this season where I think they played Miami in Miami, Buffalo, and Dallas. And you know, they hit them all when they were playing well. They got Dallas with Emmett back. The thing that's the problem with the Colts, Mike, is here in Indianapolis, they don't have any tradition.
True.
They're not, I mean, there isn't an Indianapolis Colt that you can bring back here to talk to this football team to talk about winning. And the Baltimore Colts won't do it. They've tried to get the Baltimore Colts to come here, but I think the guys in Baltimore would feel like they'd be betraying the city.
Walker trying to get the first down, and he does. Buchanan stuck a shoulder in there. It was 34 against 34, and he made the tackle.
Jimmy Irsay watching again the same situation that he's had to put up with. Vice president and general manager. Been a general manager in this league since he was 24 years old. He's now 34. Is on the expansion committee, I should say the realignment committee. And I asked him about that too. He said, yeah. He said, I think there's going to be some type of realignment, but not major movement. A team like, say, Tampa Bay moving out of that NFC Central. And there's Bob Irsay.
And Bob Irsay, quite honestly, one of the reasons that the veteran Colts will not come back here because they don't feel like this is their football team anymore.
And I think the key title is not necessarily president, but the other one that said treasurer. and they have been willing to open up the purse.
Well, they did this past offseason, $18 million for free agents.
Unfortunately, Wolford can't play.
Right.
I mean,
rotator cuff.
Loudermilk has done an excellent job at center. I mean, if you want to look into the crystal ball for the Indianapolis Colts, I think the future is